Have you ever felt this strange unease before? The doorbell rings. Someone wants to drop by, chat, or stay a while. But instead of excitement, you feel resistance bubbling up inside, an almost primal urge to turn them away. It's not that you dislike people or resent their company. The truth is simpler. You just don't enjoy visitors. Your home is your sanctuary, a place of quiet, routine, and restored energy. If this resonates with you, take a deep breath. Today, we're discussing something rarely admitted openly: the deep, often misunderstood discomfort of those who feel invaded when others enter their personal space. And no, this doesn't make you rude or antisocial. Carl Jung, the pioneering psychologist, believed this reaction points to something far more profound in your nature. In this video, we explore 6 of Jung's insights into why some people instinctively recoil at the idea of guests, and why this isn't just normal, but potentially a sign of meaningful inner growth. So stay until the end, because if you've ever felt guilty for craving solitude, you might discover it's less about a personal flaw and more about your psychological evolution. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Do unexpected visitors leave you tense or drained? I'd love to hear if this strikes a chord with you. Ever noticed how some people light up at the idea of gatherings, while you feel exhausted just imagining it? Maybe you enjoy conversations and connections, but the moment someone steps into your home, something in you resists. It's as if their presence alone saps your energy. There's a reason for this. Carl Jung, one of history's most influential psychologists, introduced the concepts of introversion and extroversion. But these aren't just labels for shyness or sociability. Jung was mapping how our minds process energy. Extroverts thrive on external engagement, socializing fuels them. But introverts operate differently. They recharge in solitude, through reflection and quiet. When bombarded by noise, chatter, or uninvited company, their psyche instinctively withdraws, not out of rudeness, but necessity. Here's the key. Resisting visitors isn't a social failing. It's a reflection of how your inner energy flows. If you lean introverted, and many do without realizing it, your home isn't just walls and furniture. It's a sacred retreat where your mind rebalances. When someone crosses that threshold, even with good intentions, they disrupt the invisible work of your psyche. Suddenly, you must wear your social mask, shifting away from your true self. And that? It's utterly draining. Jung taught that introversion isn't a choice. It's a natural orientation of the soul. Fighting it only breeds exhaustion. Others might mistake your need for space as coldness, but what they don't see is the self-preservation at play. An unconscious boundary guarding your core. Jung named this hidden dynamic the shadow, the part of yourself you've tucked away, yet it quietly shapes your reactions. When a guest enters your home, you're not just letting in a person. You're exposing your most vulnerable space, where your energy is raw and unguarded. That's when the shadow stirs. It holds everything you've suppressed, forgotten fears, unhealed wounds, traits you've disowned. Picture this. A friend visits. You make small talk, but unease creeps in. You can't pinpoint why, but their presence grates on you. Often, it's because they've brushed against a shadow aspect, something buried, but still tender. As Jung warned, what you don't bring to consciousness appears in your life as fate. For some, that fate is social friction. A harmless visit that inexplicably irritates. A gut feeling that screams leave. This isn't hostility. It's your unconscious defending your wholeness. But the shadow isn't just darkness. It also hides unlived potential strengths you've yet to claim. The more you force smiles and suppress your need for solitude, the more you starve your deeper self. That urge to decline plans? It might be your shadow whispering, listen, you need space to meet yourself. And honoring that isn't selfish, it's survival. Jung saw the home as more than physical walls. It's a mirror of your inner world. When your space feels disturbed by visitors, it's often because your psyche is still organizing itself. The hermit's path isn't about rejecting others, but about honoring the sacred work of self-discovery. This is why setting boundaries isn't rejection, it's self-respect. You don't owe the world constant availability. What you owe yourself is the courage to protect your inner sanctuary. When you honor that need, you don't withdraw from life. You prepare to engage with it more authentically. So next time you hesitate before answering the door, remember that resistance might be wisdom in disguise. Your soul knows what it needs to grow. Sometimes, the most profound act of courage is simply closing the door and listening to the silence within. What do you think? Does this perspective help explain your need for solitude? Share your experiences below, and let's continue this conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into psychology and self-discovery. Until next time, honor your space and trust your inner voice.